Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020. This is like my 6th video, so I didn't bring my water with me, so my mouth is a little dry. Let's get into it. This is who, this is I, this is me, this is she, this is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Okay, let's get into it. Vanessa Bryant's mother. Okay, so Vanessa Bryant's mother is allegedly suing Vanessa Bryant for $5 million, right? Was it written somewhere that if Kobe dies that the mother gets 5 million? Well, if Vanessa's mother gets 5 million, then Kobe's real parents, they need to get 10 million. And the sisters need to get a couple of million. Like, she has 400 million. Why can't she share? Okay, but that's her 400 million for her and her kids, not for her kids, her mother and her mother. Like, okay, yeah, while Kobe was alive, Kobe took care of it. Allegedly, that was her mother. I guess Kobe took better care of her mother than he took care of his own parents. Which, okay, whatever, for whatever reason, that's what happened. That's what happened. But if it's not in the will, if she didn't get it in writing, Vanessa doesn't owe her shit. Like, I mean, did she take care of it? She probably took care of the kids. Oh, excuse me. She probably took care of the kids, when him and Vanessa went to the games, or went on trips, or she had to go, whatever. But I think they purchased a house for her. I remember when, the word was going around that Kobe brought Vanessa's mom a house. I remember that was like 15 years ago or something like that, 15 or 20 years ago. So, for her, I just don't understand, how is it that Vanessa's mother thinks that she has rights to Vanessa's money unless Kobe put it in words. Now, maybe, her and her mother didn't get along. Obviously, they don't, because it wouldn't be a problem. But, or maybe, I don't know. It sounds like the mother's greedy. Did the mother sacrifice anything? Did she stop working? Did Kobe tell her to stop working? Did Vanessa tell her to stop? Like, where is all of this coming from? Why does she feel like she should be paid $5 million? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me unless she got it in writing. Like, hearsay. That's why I tell everybody, get it in writing. Get it in. I remember my uncle, who was an attorney, he was telling me something. I said, "You're gonna put it in writing?" No, well, can't help you. Can't help you. Now, if Kobe said, Mom, I'm gonna take care of you. Don't worry about it. You'll always be taken care of. But she didn't get it in writing. Guess what? She has no case. She has no case. She needs to get a job. Did Vanessa kick her out of the house and put her in an apartment, and then told her she had to leave the apartment too, or something like that? Oh, honey, Vanessa is no joke. Let me tell you something. Vanessa, they have what, $400 million now? When it's over and done with, it seems like Vanessa knows how to hold on to them coins, honey. They might have $2-3 billion when it's all and done with. Vanessa doesn't play. I don't know if Vanessa was a business person, or if Kobe was a good business person, or if Kobe taught Vanessa how to deal with her money. I don't know what it is, but listen, if your mama is suing you for the money that your husband made, that is messy. That is real messy. That is real messy. But so is Vanessa the reason why Kobe don't deal with his mother or his parents? Why is Vanessa allegedly the reason why Kobe stopped dealing with his parents? Is that the reason why they had to allegedly sell his gear to live or whatever? Or is that why they moved to Vegas? Like, what is going on? Like, it's a whole lot of family, which happens in every family, especially when someone dies. Everybody splits up. Everyone splits up. They do. They all split up. You know that happens when the grandparents die. Then if everything is not correct, then the kids fight over the money. There's one kid that takes all the money. I've heard that so many times. That happened in my family twice, on both sides. Um, one of my exes, his brother took all everybody's money. You know, I grew up in San Francisco, so by the time, these parents have died, like they bought those houses for 17,000. And by the time, they passed away, these houses were worth 500, $1 million. So, my ex was like, we were gonna get, that's 100, it was five of them. So that's $100,000 each. He never saw that money. One of the kids, I think it was the gay brother, took all the money. I guess when the mother was sick, the gay brother had the mother, who was her favorite, had the gay brother had allegedly had the mother sign everything over to him. Yeah, listen, I'm not, mm-mm. I'm not worried about all that. Listen, whatever. I want my own. I don't want to. There's kids who wait for people to die to get their money. You don't do that. You don't do that. Um, and spend it all. They spend it all before the person is cold in the grave. Lawsuits. There's always that one kid that wants it all. That wants all the money. Gee, I'm trying to think of the last time I got help or any money from either parent. But I'm grown. I'm not supposed to get money from my parent. I'm a grown woman. I have a child. You see what I'm saying? Mm-mm. What's wrong with these people? But anyway, back to Vanessa. Like, I don't know what's going on. Did her and her mom have a rift? Did they get along before Kobe died? Was Kobe the reason why they talked? Did Vanessa always have it in for her mother? Did her mother always have it in for Vanessa? Did Vanessa's mother not like Kobe? Like, what happened? But he was taking care of them. So I don't get it. But she didn't have it signed and locked and sealed. So, oh well, that's her fault. Now she gonna, her and her. How does a mother sue the daughter for 5 million? And she probably wants Vanessa to pay for all of her attorney fees. I'm telling you, this is a hot mess. Just literally, this is a hot mess. I don't know how things happen, but I was just looking at Susie Norman. Is that her name? The financial lady last night, and she was saying, don't put it in a will, put it in an irrevocable trust or something like that, because if you put it in a will, it can go into probate, and then you need lawyers and everything, and that could take a couple of years or whatever. You put it in a living trust, then and if you become incapacitated, then you can have it in your living trust, that it can go to your kids. But if you can't handle it, or before you die, if you become whatever, that you could set it up so that your bills are paid, that this amount goes here, whatever. So you guys just take care of your money. I'm telling people to take care of their money, and honey, listen, I ain't got no money to take care of. But anyway, that's gonna change in 2021. Listen, this car. So I guess this man fell asleep or something at the stoplight, and that happens. People get drunk, they fall asleep. They stop at the. I think that happened to me once. Not because I was drunk, because I was tired. Because I think I used to drive up in San Francisco, whatever. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Back to the subject. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate that um, mothers and daughters, mothers and daughters have to go through such drama and trauma. I don't know why. Mothers love their sons, fathers love their daughters. I just don't understand why, the mothers and daughters can't get along. I mean, yeah, that, I'm not saying that all mothers and daughters don't get along, but there's always, mother and daughter tiff, whatever. But this is really like ratchet. I hope they give him a DUI test and take his car away. Yeah. Oh, he's getting arrested. No, he's not getting arrested. Anyway, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. But I hope they get it together. I hope, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Bye.